Hello students, this is chapter number 7 and the topic is Functional Group Isomerism. Now I have told you before in my previous lectures, iso means same and merism means parts. It means that the parts or the molecular formula will remain same. Only the atoms will rearrange themselves to get more and more structures. Now in functional group isomerism, the compounds having same molecular formula but different functional groups are called functional group isomers. It is a form of structural isomerism. And now how it happens? When functional group will change, definitely the physical and chemical properties will also change. So both the isomers have same formula but with different specifications. Let's know how. Now how we have to carry out functional group isomerism. First of all, to form isomers we have to check the molecular formula. Then we have to write down the structural formula. It's very necessary to write down the structural formula because in structural formula it is an expanded form of the formula and we can get information about the number of atoms, about the symbol of atoms as well as about the bonds of atoms. Then we have to check the parent chain length and then we have to note that what change in the functional group in parent chain has taken place. Now in functional group isomers, molecular formula will remain same, atoms will rearrange themselves and different functional groups will be attached on the same molecular formula. Like alcohols can be changed into ethers, aldehydes can be changed into ketones and so many else. So now we have to discuss the examples. Here we are discussing functional group isomers. Now we have the molecular formula C4H10O. So it means that we are dealing with the formula in which we have 4 carbon atoms. Whenever we have 4 carbon atoms, it is termed as butane. Now when butane is attached with alcohol, it's gonna be 2-butanol. The OL is representing alcohol. Alcohol is representing by OL. Now as alcohol group is attached at carbon number 2, so it will be 2-butanol. While in the second isomer, we have same number of carbon atoms, hydrogen atoms and oxygen. But the functional group is different. So now when the functional group is different, the chemical and physical properties will also be changed. What is happening here? Only the atoms are rearranging themselves. Oxygen can form 2 bonds. Now in first isomer, it is forming its 2 bonds, one with carbon and one with hydrogen. While in the second example, diethyl ether, oxygen is forming 2 bonds with both carbon atoms. And the hydrogen of alcohol is given to carbon and it will change into CH2 from CH. So it will form diethyl ether. The group C bonding with O, C is ether. Now with ether on both sides, ethane or ethyl group is attached. The 2 carbon compounds are known as ethane. And when one hydrogen is removed, so it will change into ethyl. As we have 2 ethyls attached with oxygen, so it will change into diethyl. So this is diethyl ether, which is an isomer of 2-butanol. While the molecular formula is same, but the specifications will be different. In the second example, we are changing aldehyde into ketones. Now how it is changing? Aldehyde group is representing by CHO. Now here this edge is showing carbon. Carbon can form 4 bonds. This carbon is forming 1 bond with hydrogen, 2 bonds with oxygen and 1 bond with this carbon. So this is propanal, as it has 3 carbon atoms, 1, 2 and 3. While L is representing that we are using aldehydic group. The formula will remain same, no change in molecular formula will occur and it will change into propanone. Now how propanone forms? We have same number of carbon atoms, 1, 2 and 3. But now the carbon is forming 2 bonds with oxygen and the remaining 2 bonds with 2 carbon atoms. So in this way, aldehyde group is changed into ketonic group. Now here we have C2H6O, which is ethanol and it can be dimethyl ether. Now it depends that which functional group is present in it. So they both are isomers of each other. Like we have 2 carbon atoms, so it will be ethane. And when hydroxyl group or alcohol group is attached, it will be changed into ethanol. While in second isomer, the number of carbon atoms will remain same, number of hydrogen and oxygen atoms will also not change. So where the change will take place? The change will take place with the arrangement of atoms. Here oxygen is forming 2 bonds with carbon, and when oxygen is forming bonds from both sides with carbon, it will known as ether. So definitely the properties will also change. As the methyl group is attached on both sides, so it will be dimethyl ether. Both have same molecular formula but different specifications for having different functional groups. Thank you so much.